What's up, everybody? Hope y'all had a good weekend. This weekend was my 3-day weekend, so today was pretty sweet. I had a little self-care this morning, and now I'm ready to jump in to a new game. So we're playing Alan Wake Part 2. Just by this menu and stuff, seems like this game's gonna be a lot creepier than the first one. I don't usually do well with spooky games, but I've got to complete the series. I've played Alan Wake 1, and I've played Control, which has some connections, so let's get started.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster.
Damn, okay.
And monsters wear many faces.
I don't get to see his face. Okay, this is who I'm working with right now, okay? It's very dark. It's, as we all know, my favorite part of the game. That's how dark it is. This guy is very sick or injured. Who knows what happened? Oh God.
Can you hear me?
Come on, we should go.
Already gone.
Don't leave. I need help. Can I climb? Nope, I can't do anything but walk. Hearing some of the whispers and Jesus. This is... I am just gonna love this game, I can tell. Oh, I already almost had a heart attack. It's hearing voices. You can start and sprint by, okay. Do I need to be running? Is something gonna happen to me? I think it's I'm not happy. Okay. I don't know where we're going either. You gonna help me? Thanks. Run. God. That was fucking disturbing. If this is how it's gonna start, oh my god. I know we're just in for a very creepy story, I'm sure.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me.
Hey, Disco Dutch.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you
Starting
too.
a new game.
And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan?
And I'm already freaking out.
Bye, kiddo.
It's very violent. Oh my god. We'll see if I can survive this.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Yes, this is my first playthrough. Oh, look. There's Sam Lake.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
I do enjoy a good
Time to
narrative.
get to work.
Pretty much the only games I will play is any has a good story.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Yeah, I will pretty much only play story games.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
I should take a look at that map.
Alan Egg 1 had a really good story, and it's connected to Control, and so now here we are. I don't want to use... I don't even know where we're going, but okay. Well, that's good to know, because that scene was honestly pretty wild and terrifying.
Hey, over here.
I will comment
Hey
that
there.
you can see how much the
Sheriff Breaker said you'd be
graphics and everything has improved over the
You're
last
half
couple
right.
games.
Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot.
Alex Casey.
Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
It's funny.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Definitely my kind of humor.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Alright, so we still got Sheriff Breaker. We're gonna see how she's been doing. Got Alex Casey, which is weird because Alex Casey, I don't think he existed as a real person in the first Alan Wake. He was just a character in Alan's book.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh,
Do we really
sure,
wanna
that's
see
real
it?
simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Alright, just a short little walk. It's always a easy walk.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far.
Okay.
Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. I need to think through the facts of the case.
The Mind Place.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case.
I never
Building
really
the
heard
Mind Place
anyone
again
talk
for
about
each
the
case.
Mind Palace.
Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
I've only heard about the Mind Palace. God. I can't even remember where. Is a way to memorize things or remember stuff. I've never ever heard anyone talk about that. It's special to her. No, but there is a real technique called the Mind Palace technique. I only have heard about it like one time, many years ago. Let's check it out.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
All bodies were bloated. It's weird. They drowned or something. I like how they fleshed this whole thing out. Like, this is just inside her head. Never really played.
You're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it.
We're just getting started.
Using the Mind
Let's head
Palace
down the
does
hill
not
to the
pause
crime
the
scene.
game. Oh my god. I don't like when games do that. Like, in Control, you can just like pull up the map and you're trying to look at the dang map
Hey,
and you can
Casey.
get attacked.
You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
I'm really curious to find out.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
I'm really curious about how Alex Casey is here. Are we in like a alternate universe compared to the first game? Mirror Peak.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. Too much sky.
What the heck?
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Oh my god. Alright, girl.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
He likes
think
the
the local
rain,
law
but he
had the
don't like
sense to
the
put up a
nature.
tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
A phone booth? Oh my god. A relic. Alright, I'm coming. And I always see all these paths that go off the other way, and I just want to go the other way. I get curious. I don't want to. I get some FOMO.
Hey!
Dang, you gotta yell like that?
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Okay.
So, FBI, huh?
Go in the store.
That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
I don't think I would ever want to work for the FBI. Seems like you get yourself killed.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
Well, let's find out.
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Okay. Don't really want to look at this thing, but...
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Place on the case board. In the mind map.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
It's pretty cool. I like the way they designed this. Who's this little girl? There's Alex. Happy birthday, Logan. All right.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Oh my god.
Heart
Freaking
removed from
kidding me?
chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders.
We're literally trying to put it
But
right
this
where
time
she
the heart
freaking
and the
put it.
straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Okay. No way that board
Who is
was
our victim?
giving us such a
Who
hard
killed
time.
him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Yeah, but he like came out of the water and they were chasing him. Very weird.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
We get Crunk too?
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
Alright, let's look at the clues for later.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
What else are we gonna find out?
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13
What?
years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Agent Nightingale. The fuck. Oh my god. Last seen 13 years ago. So when was this game made? Because it said that other people were missing since 2010. They saying Nightingale, right? So he went missing during Alan Wake 1. He was taken by the darkness. So I'm wondering about the other victims, if they were also taken by the darkness.
Mom may be gone. But whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
It's nice. So
This mug always cheers me up.
Momming is hard. Momming is definitely hard. Especially when you work. So my brain is already seeing that there is a potential connection here to the darkness, and they're bringing out, for some reason, they're bringing out people that they took a long time ago, which I thought they probably had just died, but they didn't. Or maybe they were dead. Maybe they're bloated because they're coming out of Cauldron Lake, and perhaps they're dead and they like reanimated. I don't know.
So you knew our victim.
Let's find
Well,
out.
I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
So when he came here, was he even... Did he even have a job at that time?
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
We all know.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Things clicking for me.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
I'm really liking this. It's pretty cool. Figuring out this, solving this case. Let's do it.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flip the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Okay. I wonder if we'll get to play
This
as
one of your
her.
hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction.
For a
From the
lot of the
lake.
game, or just this intro? Or...
Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night.
She's so smart.
Possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me.
Where we going,
What's this guy
girl?
doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
He was in the lake. That's not a lake. Just
I didn't know trees got that big.
you
Gives
got
me the
out.
creeps.
Touched grass
You need
once
to get
in a
out
while.
more.
Touch some
It is
grass.
kind of creepy, though.
We doing? Just stopping? Scared? Ooh.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
I don't know if we want to read this.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Dang, like, can you pick it up, girl? Oh, okay, good. I'm trying to read it.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school.
Oh my god.
Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. killer left a message.
Can't be reading those.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right.
His name's Alan.
This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Just Alan writing more stuff about these guys. He's on to his same old thing again.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what. I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Is that her clicking her tongue? Yeah, what is
Found all
Alan
I
doing?
can hear. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
I wonder what Alan's doing here. Clearly, he's the one writing what's going on.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Are we still going down to the lake, or what are we doing?
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires?
Sick fantasy. If
Are we
that's...
characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
This girl's just like... I feel like I can relate. I have a lot of questions. I feel like I am figuring out some of the answers. It's just gonna lead us into trouble, I'm sure. So I already lost my
Did you
friend.
know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
God, which way we came from. Oh, there he is. Alright, I'm done getting distracted. Let's go. It's getting kind of dark. A little foggy in this forest.
Hey, you made it back.
Yes,
Good.
we did.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deer Fest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Deer Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Sheriff Breaker's a man.
Thanks.
Take the car.
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
About the body.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean.
We're already hiking.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Let's hope that the driving in this game is better than last time. This last time was a real struggle.
I think I saw something.
What, girl?
It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books. But he really hates the movies.
Okay, so now they're saying... Ooh, we can upgrade weapons. The service pistol. I only got 2 pieces. So they're going with that. He just so happens to have the same name as Alex Casey from the books. And he just so happens to both be cops. Right. Just a coincidence.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Part removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
What are we gonna find? Oh, okay. Just you. Okay, okay. Alright, which way we going? I guess we're going this way.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Some stuff about some birds. Drunk guy staggering around the forest. How do I like it so far? I'm actually really liking it so far. The opening scene was really a lot. It kind of creeped me out. But now I'm enjoying doing this whole like crime scene investigating. Pretty cool. I like the way they set it up with her mind palace or in the
Here we are.
house.
Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Collecting the clues. I like the way they set that up. That's pretty cool.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Yeah, I'm really liking it so far. I have a lot of questions. You kind of see some connections already.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Deer Fest once again. Just like last time. And the game is really nice looking. It's like
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Definitely many years between the first game and the second game, and they've made so many improvements. Looks really nice. The Elderwood Palace Lodge. Alright, let's head down the street. So many areas of Washington. Definitely. It's definitely like a lot
Welcome
of little...
back, Anderson.
Yeah, there's a lot of small towns in Washington that look just like this place. Right by the coast. Or the lake.
How much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee.
Come get percolated.
Rich, bittersweet nectar. Get it in Coffee World.
Coffee World.
And get it now.
Jesus, Charlie.
I don't know. It's me some days. Got lots of coffee.
Oh dear.
Just when I'm working.
Cute.
Pretty much just live on coffee. Coffee World.
The FBI. Welcome
Oh
to
Dear
Bright
Diner.
Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Let's go check it out.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly,
Or Sarah.
we could use the help.
Coffee is life. That's for sure.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They
I'll
made
never
them
say no
sound
to a
like
cup of coffee.
suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No. The Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Where's
We've
Sarah?
looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You can go ahead, Anderson. We'll be here.
I'm just eavesdropping.
I can't believe that happened. I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
It's kind of dark in here. Quiet. No music.
How can you be so calm?
Corpses are part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
Hey, how's it going?
Who's talking to me? Jukebox is out of order.
That's exactly why I hate small towns.
Keep it down, Ed. You know how touchy these rural types can be.
Rule types? My God.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson.
Where are they from?
Are you the
Seattle?
Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy.
shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here.
Oof.
I was down at the lake, getting some details.
At night?
Perfectly legal.
She's from New York, too.
What makes you say it was a
Interesting.
cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying.
What are they hiding?
That's all.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
Interesting.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Cult of the Tree.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Jimmy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. It happens on TV all the time.
No.
What is going on?
You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
What was that? Coffee World.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Can't find the secret key hidden. Enjoy the thrilling rides. I want to go to Coffee World. Rose. How does Rose... Something about Rose I don't like.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think We know each other.
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
That was weird.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my...
Looks like you have some guests.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Who else to keep this city clean?
Rose looks good. She looks better than she did at the end of Alan Wake 1, but...
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss.
This town's so
Horse is
cute.
Downstairs, ready to go.
It wasn't creepy every time
I'd like to
want
take
to
a
visit.
closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
This line of work is not for the...
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. You only had a tour guide, also. Bear season. All in all, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh, wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure
Oh
Tours.
my God.
Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine. And I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Yanko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why, at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh, wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone
Why'd that
call
bird
away.
have carry a
Book
thermos?
now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner
9%
coffee thermal.
discount. I found their names pretty interesting. Oh, that's great.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Going to the morgue. What
Something
could go
about
wrong?
morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
No one yet has told me where the fuck is Sarah Breaker.
I can't force it open.
Just
Okay.
want to know where
Let's
she
take a
went.
look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
God, we gotta look at this guy's body again. Okay.
What was the cause of death?
What do you think,
What
girl?
other clues can the body give me? The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
I think he was already dead.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
There's writing on here.
On the heart?
Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Mm-hmm. Something was put inside.
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Oh my god. Is it a manuscript? This bitch don't got gloves on?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Gross.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages.
Hey.
I didn't think they were relevant to this case.
Where did he come from?
I have them right here.
My god.
No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Casey!
Where's my gun?
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
Pay for what? What did I do?
Shit. He's coming. No weapon.
God.
The page said to get into the light.
Hemingway brought me here. Still talking about fucking Alan. He's talking about Alan.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Gotta move. Now.
Oh.
finished.
Okay. I've got some feelings. So Nightingale was talking about Hemingway, which is used to call Alan. I wonder why. Did he see Alan down there? I don't know, but that was really freaky. I feel like this game's gonna be really freaky compared to I thought the first one creeped me out. And the song is pretty sweet. I wonder if it's like before where the songs are gonna have clues. They use all Finnish musicians for this game, I wonder. I think the old Gods of Asgard were Finnish. What about this one? Alright, I think what I'm gonna do for what I did last time was just play one chapter at a time, so I'm gonna stop here. I don't know if it autosaves. I think I'll push continue and then hopefully it'll autosave. But yeah, I'm gonna stop here. Okay.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared.
Yeah, and then that other guy just disappeared into thin air too. That was weird. That other cop. So, alright, so we are going to be playing again on Wednesday. I'm really liking it so far. A little scared, but not too bad. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you Wednesday, probably on 3 o'clock my time, Pacific time, so West Coast time. See you then.